Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to another scene for this life. Um, Step to the hearth's fire, where we will begin this scene. Of all things with screams, with just horrified, racking screams, as Charlotte, who has returned home, returned to her kinfolk, if only for his own sake, and has sooner or later settled down for bed, but so much for sleep. So much for pleasant or no dreams. No, she just begins in the midst of the night screaming, potentially even giving a thrash, reaching up to grasp at her neck before she's even properly out of it. Body just soaked. And the sheets just soaked in sweat.
When Charlotte eventually does rocket up, she will find herself, her clothes have been changed, the sheets have been changed. She rockets up, someone almost jumps up with her as Damon Lynch, Krauss, softly kind of, wiping some of the sweat off her brow cloth, and he goes, oh, easy, easy.
Now, I imagine she is kind of frantically panting, um, still reaching up again at her throat, exploring it, like stretching her hand across it, almost searching for an injury that isn't there. But yeah,
Easy,
her eyes are
easy.
definitely wild. Her pupils are pinpoints.
Hey, hey, hey. It's all right. It's all right. It's me. You're safe.
Slowly, you know, probably amidst a few more just kind of alarmed, not even full bodied screams, just kind of pained and confused cries, finally starts slowly steadying her breath. After all, she's surrounded by a familiar room and familiar smells, and it's somehow very jarring to be in a familiar place. So, yeah, she starts kind of slowly settling. She, you know, turning aside, seeing him, kind of lets the hands reach out, doesn't fight them.
All good. All good. See? See?
She just still reaching up and rubbing at her throat as if just, not even just making sure, just kind of coming to terms with the fact that it's still there. Is darting glances around the room. Ironically, of all things, instead of just sinking into him searching for comfort, she actually reaches out and kind of hooks her free arm around him, tugging him in almost protectively as she kind of scans the perfectly familiar corners of a dark bedroom.
It's all good. See? He just pats her back. Safe. Nothing happened, just a bad dream.
This is a dream.
Just a dream. Promise.
Kind of glances over, first kind of searchingly, and for some reason with the promise, relaxes just a touch. The stiff posture kind of loosens up a little bit. Didn't feel like a dream.
It never does. But it was. Okay? Just a dream. Just a bad dream. And we got a bit of a fright. And I had to change your sheets, but that's part of the course. But we're fine.
Are you sure? She's kind of
Mm-hmm.
canting around. She's actually straining to listen too, past the door.
You can hear the early morning birds chirp. See? Just the birds.
Oh. She'll flick a side glance towards, the closest bedroom window.
It's about 6 in the morning.
Didn't feel like a dream.
I know. Takes her hand, squeezes. Never does.
And she finally doesn't, she pulls back from straight reaching around her throat, but is still kind of got a hand tucked up against it, fingers curled in, just sitting there.
It's alright.
You okay? Did I do anything?
No, you just thrashed a bit. Nothing I can't handle.
There's actually a brief kind of glance up and down in I wouldn't say renewed panic, but it's a little bit of a frantic glance.
It looks fine. Bit sweaty, but that's about it.
Oh.
We're pro at this. Nod sagely.
It's super pro.
Yeah. Like I said, you're alright. Made sure you were okay.
Yeah.
Besides, sheets need changed anyway, so you actually technically did us a favor.
Guess so. I don't think I've ever had one that bad before. Not since we were little.
You're pretty stressed out.
Yeah.
Sometimes the mind can play into the body.
Yeah.
Plus, you've been so bloody busy all the time. Maybe your mind is just saying, hey, I'm going to give you a really scary dream to scare the shit out of you to calm down.
I guess. Just, here's a question. How clearly does she remember, especially like finite
Everything.
details? Oh, that's
Everything.
great. Yeah, she just...
In fact, for Charlotte, you still feel that tingling sensation. The more you look in the dark, the more the flashes of images kind of catch you a bit.
Yeah, she'll look probably a little kind of turned inward, thinking about it, mulling over it. Probably actually gives a bit of a jump a time or two as, the eyes kind of stray to one of the darker corners, even with like morning light starting to come in, and she just kind of jolts. Gives her head a shake.
Hey, nothing in here that can hurt you. Nothing in here that can hurt you.
Yeah. Can we turn the lights on?
Of course. Stands up very slowly. Activates the kind of small dimmer light so you're not immediately blinded,
And yeah, at least it gives her a chance to kind of adjust as it's coming on. Though I imagine still as it hits that brightest point, there's kind of like the natural light, essentially.
Yeah. Fade to the ground and start seizuring.
Yeah, but she kind of does that squint as it gets brighter. Just because light. Yeah. Do you usually remember the whole thing? Kind of looking up at him, doubtful, kind of the hand that's been in her neck has finally come around, rub at the back of her head.
Rolls manip sub. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That should be in the die roller. Jesus. I'll
Pure
give
breed.
it a shot just because one day she will catch him, but today is not that day.
No. Fragments.
Oh. The eyes just kind of fall like, oh, awesome.
Oh, I've heard cases of people remembering everything, though, so it's not uncommon.
It was, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I should talk to the right master.
Just extends her hand. Extends his hand and touches her cheek, kind of running his hands along kind of the base of her, like, right under the hair. Just rubbing it softly, like he's kind of semi-head massaging her.
She kind of glances up, but leans into it a little bit. It's comfort, and she wants it.
It was just a dream. Sometimes it's better not to pay attention to dreams.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I never really asked you. I just figured I would do what I thought would stress you out less, but do you want to know all the stuff I get up to? Or would you rather just not?
Part of me does worry. I won't lie to you. Of course I'd worry, and of course I want to know where you are, but is it stuff that you want to talk about?
Not always.
Well, how about we compromise? When you feel like telling me, you tell me. And when you don't, we won't talk about it.
Here's a slow nod. Yeah.
That way ball's in your court. Just a little smirk.
I feel like I always try to put the ball in my court.
You do, but
fair.
I'm willingly letting you put the ball in your court. After all, it's your stuff, and I don't want to push you to relive something that you don't want to talk about. That'll be unfair.
Here's a weak little grin. Yeah. I don't know, some of the stuff just reminded me of stuff I saw yesterday when they pulled me out. It was pretty hinky.
Just nod slowly. Okay. I mean, from what I hear, it's common to have dreams like that after something that's traumatic.
The lips kind of thin to a line, and there's a little nod, like, yeah, that qualifies essentially. She doesn't say it, but it's there. It's on her face. Like, yeah, that probably.
Try to put this from a human perspective, because I know you're a guru and all that, but like,
Been a guru a lot less time than I've been people.
but even for kinfolk, I've known some kinfolk who have gone out there. The mind is trying to adjust to, trauma. Because that's what you've seen.
I like calling it hinky shit. It sounds less serious. Like, again, it's clearly just kind of trying to make light of it, because calling it trauma it's so real.
Gives her another kind of rub on the back of her head around the base of her skull. Even Maria gets bad dreams.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. My dad did. Does.
A slow nod.
It's just
Okay.
part of the job. Some of the stuff you have to do. I don't know.
Are you okay? I
I'm alright.
wasn't awake to help.
It's alright. I had you to take care of.
Guess it's hard to have bad dreams when you've got someone thrashing around on the other side of the bed, huh?
But you're my priority, so.
She kind of sits back a little bit. She doesn't like move out of the hands range, but she does like tilt her head back a little bit, as if like almost that take a step back to really look at you for a second. She just kind of looks him in the face and goes, I probably don't deserve you. You know that, right?
Gives her like this weird frown. Makes you say that.
You put up with all of my bullshit.
It's because you're cute. And you've got grey hair.
Ooh, am I back?
Yes.
There we go. Sorry. My headset got mad at me.
He said it's because you're cute and you got grey hair
But, oh. What?
and a nice ass.
Oh. Blink.
Yep.
Oh. Glances back. Kind of sits up a little bit like, huh.
Yep, totally in it for the booty. Made you something though.
What?
Yeah. Made you something.
What's that?
Considering you've had a bad dream, this is almost the perfect time. Mom,
Okay.
we'll take gestures his hand.
Yeah, she'll take the hand.
He beats her, opens the door, doesn't care that he's in like a t-shirt and like essentially shorts.
I mean, she's in her nightie, which is probably essentially an oversized shirt. It's long enough, but
It's probably one of his, honestly. As he walks downstairs, come outside into the porch. Leaf is not there.
I mean, it is morning.
Yeah, the sentinel is not there yet. But there's like the firefly light. It's like a firefly lamp that's attached with even bits of lighting wrapped around it. But there's also fireflies in it, so it makes this kind of light.
Are they actual fireflies, or is it like an effect?
Both.
Oh. Oh.
Holds up the little light like a lamp for when you have bad dreams.
She will actually like hold out her hands to accept it, but kind of looks over at him. Like, does it work?
Yeah. It's more of a good luck type of thing.
Use all the luck I can get.
Oh, there you go then.
Yeah, she kind of she's still finally got, it's not that weak like I'm trying. She's actually got an earnest little grin, and she'll, pull it up and actually like look at it, turn it around, just kind of enjoy the little bit of glow. Sun's probably not full up yet, so it's still a very nice effect. She ends up just kind of holding it in with one hand and reaching out for his with the other.
Takes it and gives her a squeeze. You know, when I was younger, Maria and I used to communicate with the firelight lights. We'd switch them on and off, like in a Morse code type of thing.
Did either of you actually know what code you were using?
Oh yeah,
Just
me
make
and
it
her
up.
her and I had a whole system.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. And first time I saw you, I put a firelight there under your bed, beside your bed, so keep you safe.
Hmm. Well, it seems to have worked pretty good.
Yeah. It has.
And she squeezes the hand back. I really don't deserve you.
Why? Just some kinfolk, man. Nothing special.
Just kind of turns around and squints at him. You really think that?
I mean, look at me.
You're Damon. You're not just some
Damon.
kinfolk. You're Damon.
Damon Lynch Krause. Or as my father used to say, motherfucking Krause.
You did. Oh, you're not just one face in a sea of kinfolk. You're someone I've known for years. And you're good to me. You're really considerate. And you're smart as hell.
Totally not blushing. Like, oh, you know, that's a blush. Like, rubs the head back of head awkwardly. Like, yeah.
He leans in and gives him a quick, gives him a peck on the cheek.
Like I said, it's just you're a guru and seem to have all your stuff and quite
So,
popular, and me.
like I said, I mean, I know there's a whole culture change and I'm bad at making it, but I mean, I'm just Charlotte. I'm a Charlotte that can turn into a giant monster.
You don't get it. Smiling.
I mean, I kind of do, but it's just, I mean, yeah, I guess they all think I have my shit together, but you know better.
Just looks out at the sept. People look to you. You may think you're derpy, and yes, you are to a certain extent. Yes, very much so. Smile softly. But people look to you. People come to you. People talk to you. You're there in the thick of it all. Me? I've always been on the outside of everything. So it's hard for me to show you that I just want to be where you are.
And she's maybe tighten the squeeze a bit. It's not just like one quick squeeze. She actually tightens her fingers a little bit, not enough to do harm or anything. Just it's just a slow, long squeeze. She kind of looks out over it. I mean, I want you by me all the time, but I also want you safe. Like, would you be out there if you could?
Yeah.
Kind of glances aside at him.
Maybe it's the blood in me. I have to help sometime. I mean, if it had been me who changed and not Maria, I'd probably be in the thick of it.
Yeah, probably.
That'd be pretty badass. Grin.
Throw a hitch in our whole dating thing, though.
Probably.
Probably.
I mean, yeah. 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 Yeah.
kind of a big no-no.
I mean, yeah, more than likely. Like I said, it's just I will go out there, but I got you to take care of.
I know this sounds kind of stupid, but like really think about it though. And she's alternating between looking out over the sept and kind of glancing at him, and she does resolve to finally kind of just look out from the porch. Would you want to first change now? Like, even with all the shit going on? Even
I'd
with
lose
like,
you.
yeah.
Like I said, I'd lose you.
And she glances aside, kind of chewing on her lip, like, but is like, I don't know. Is that more important?
Narrows eyes.
Like, to an external glance, it's kind of that whole like, I assume the immediate assumption would be like she just doesn't think she's worth that much compared to the chance to be on the inside.
Strata, in a few months, I'm going to marry you. You're aware of that, right? When I get the money, I'm going to get you a ring and I'm going to propose.
Oh, so kind of comically stunned look, just because again she understands that shit moves fast in the nation, but applying that to herself is just weird. There's a slow nod, like, oh,
Don't care if it's the nation's determination or it's my own. But I've made up my mind.
oh, okay then.
So, if that doesn't work out for you, you might as well tell me now because I'm not losing you.
No, no, that's fine. That's great. It's wow. No, that's kind of perfect.
Then stop thinking you're not worth anything.
There's another just kind of awkward nod. Okay. I'll just stop that.
Good.
I'll
Have we had that talk?
Hum?
Have we had that talk? Nods.
Yep. That
Straightforward. Mm-hmm. Speaking of talking,
What?
turns suddenly, hands on his hips.
What?
Missy,
What?
we're gonna have a talk.
About what?
I think you know what.
Uh,
I think
man,
you know what.
I could start guessing, but I feel like I would just dig myself deeper. What?
The fact that I had plans to save some money to A, get an engagement ring, and B, go back to college.
Huh?
And someone kind of hindered my chances.
I can fix that.
Can you now?
Uh, yeah.
How?
I mean, how much? This is gonna sound really stupid because I really didn't get a chance to look, but like, how much would grad school cost?
For the semester, 4,000 to 5,000.
You need like 4 semesters or something, right?
To be like 2 half semesters. So yeah, 4 years, but about 4 years.
Okay, so we're good.
We are.
Uh huh.
How?
Mostly a fat lot of cash.
I'm not taking your money.
I mean, if we're getting married in less than a year and it's going to take longer than that, wouldn't it be our money?
Puts a finger on her lip. I'm not taking your money.
It's
Charlotte, I am not taking your money.
But I didn't get it from me.
It's your money that you got yourself. It's your money. I'll pay for it my own way.
Wasn't that kind of the point? Like,
Yeah. I went and earned the availability to get that job.
oh. Does it have to be them, though? She's just rubbing her face.
Charlotte, roll me an intelligence.
Just straight intelligence?
Straight intelligence, because if you get this, you're about to realize something.
Oh no. There's one success.
You're kind of looking at Damon when he says that. And, you know, you could believe that Damon's quite qualified.
Yeah.
And then you realize who organized that.
But?
Carves.
Yeah, exactly.
He didn't pick Damon because he's the best.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't. If I tell you something, can you just kind of trust me on it and I can explain later, but I really can't now.
Stare.
Just don't take any work with carves, please.
Why not? You picked out of like 100 people who applied, I got in. Did an interview and it was... They're all fucking... I did that. Me.
I know, just... What job? What was it?
Doing research and all that. Analytic stuff related to archaeology. Get to do as a junior assistant in the local museum. It's not like amazing work, but it's more aligned of what I want to do. And I got it. So what's the problem? Do you not think I'm able?
No, of course you're able. That's never even a question. She actually kind of like... She's doing that like that little bit of wince, like, oh, don't ask me the thing, and etc. etc. And at that she actually kind of loosens up, like, what? No.
Because like I know Sheila's rich, but I never accepted Sheila's money. Paid for my own way for everything.
Oh, I know you're qualified. I know anyone would be lucky to have you working with them. It's just
What?
just please take my word for it. I promise I'll explain later, but
Charlotte. What?
actually starts kind of rubbing at the side of her face, like fighting with herself on it. Just please, please give a huge berth to him and his pack mates, please. Just for
Why?
now.
What? What's going on?
hinky Philodox shit that I really can't get into yet.
Eyebrow raise.
I promise there's a really good reason.
So I just what? Have to fucking sit around now?
No,
Piggybacking off you?
no, I'll help look for another opportunity like that. I'll help you look for something just as good. Just
The only others are out of state.
shit.
Like I said, I applied. I got in. Saying it's like a junior stuff. It's important. You know, it's good qualification for college and shit. You know, it looks good on the CV.
On the what?
CV.
Okay, I thought you said on the TV, and I was like, wait, what?
No, it looks good on the CV.
What's the CV, Torna? Please help me.
Curriculum vitae. Well, you know, your work. You know,
Yeah.
when you apply for a job, you hand in your qualifications and all that.
Oh,
You call
yeah.
it CV here. So, like, him getting that job looks really good when he's applying for that.
You said what, his wife runs it?
Yeah. She's a curator.
Oh.
What's going on? Why are you so against me doing this? 'Cause you've never done this before.
And she finally just kind of flops to a sit on the fucking porch swing, still holding the little jar. Probably, well, no, not still holding his hand because she's been like rubbing her face and shit. Just. She torn as fuck.
Hey, whatever it is, you can tell me.
Yeah. Yeah. And I need. God, it sucks. I really need to actually be straight with you. All right. Come here. Just pats the seat next to her.
Sits down.
Eamon, you cannot tell anyone this. I'm serious.
Okay.
So, the reason we didn't go to dinner is because, I mean, summarily, Carves is a dick. More importantly, he sent his Arun over to give me some shit because he didn't like some stuff I was getting into, and he threatened you.
He what?
He wanted to make me back off, so he threatened you. And knowing that you are away from me and really close to someone that he's in contact with scares the shit out of me, okay? I don't want you to lose the job. Not something that good, but if he decides to show up while you're working one day, you wouldn't even be able to call me.
Okay. Processes.
And I don't know that he'd necessarily go through with it. But I'm kind of freaked out.
There's an edge in his voice that you've not heard before. His eyes glint. He threatened you.
I'm fine.
He threatened you.
He threatened you.
But he threatened you.
She reaches out. He gingerly takes a hold of his hand.
He threatened you.
Eamon, I'm okay. He just wanted me to back off.
Did he hurt you?
I'm fine.
Did he hurt you?
Don't you think it would have stuck if he hurt me?
Are you hiding it?
I don't know if you remember, but you've seen me naked a lot.
But did you hide it?
Oh, why? Why? Oh. Please tell me I take the... Why is this the only gift I didn't take? I didn't take persuasion.
No, you didn't. But look at the detour. If I got a 20, you would have changed. Something would have happened. Again, you do feel it. Like, there's rage there. And it's the eyes. I wouldn't say it's wild, but there's a fury there that you've not ever seen in him.
You know what? The hand is not enough, so she will pause. She's going to reach up, cut both of his cheeks. Damon, I'm fine. I'm okay.
He hurt you.
He didn't touch me. I'm okay. It's just fucking games. Really fucked up ones, but...
Did he hurt my sister?
No. She's fine.
Did he come in my house?
No.
He stands up. Do you have his hand? Do you have your hand on his chest at all?
No, she had them on his cheeks, though if he surges up, he's going to get out of her hands. It's possible they'd brush past his chest, but...
That heart is beating way too fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she's going to come up with him. No, Damon. And I need you to calm down.
Why? He hurt you.
He didn't.
He threatened. He
threatened
you.
He never touched me.
Threatened my family.
No. No, I went in on his turf. He didn't like it. It was just a warning. And I'm fine. You're fine. Maria's fine. He hasn't set foot in the house.
Fuck. Ow. Something bit me. Ow. Sorry.
That's okay. What the fuck?
Oh, something fucking bit my neck. Ow. It's like a horsefly or something. Ah. Sorry.
That's okay. You scared the shit out of me for a second. Like, oh God, don't start snarling.
Ow. That really fucking hurt. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
But yes, Damon will then say, actually, he'll probably actually do that. Just like, fuck. As he like, you can see him, he's starting to shake.
Oh, Damon. She's actually going to reach out, pull him in, wrap herself around him.
I mean, you can feel it. The way you probably actually see Maria do it. The way they shake with rage?
Yeah.
Very much like that.
It was a one-time thing, Damon. It's not happening again. No one's fucking with anyone. We're fine.
Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me what was going on?
I didn't want you to get upset.
What, that my fiancé is being threatened?
I couldn't have it. I was supposed to keep this shit quiet.
Oh, I see. So he
What
tried to
was...
blackmail you to be quiet.
No. No. I've told the right people, but we have to keep this quiet. For now. When I said I could tell you later, it's because we're going to do something about it, but we can't do it right now. The right people know. They're coming for his ass. Just gotta sit pretty until they can actually move on it.
Takes a few steps and just starts to head inside. The door, slams.
You just like wrench away from her.
Yeah, he does.
There's a wince. And she will glance back, grab the jar, and slip in to follow him. No slamming, just slips through the door.
You see him walking, like, you can hear him stomping upstairs, essentially.
Following.
Goes into his room, the door slams, ricochets a bit.
There's a pause and a wince at the slam. She will go ahead and continue walking right up to the doorway. Lean on the frame on the outside.
You hear thrashing.
Damon.
You definitely hear the sounds of something bam, bam, bam. You know what I mean?
You know what? Fuck it. She's more worried than she is afraid. So yeah, she will. Unless he locked it.
No.
She will just slip in after him. Close the door quietly behind her. Damon.
There is a hole in the wall beside you where he put his fist through.
He's still like slamming shit.
Yeah, he's knocked over the table. He's knocked over books, and it's general. Just I am angry. My room is now a destructive ball of anger.
Yeah, she's sooner or later gonna reach over, snag a hold of one of his arms, kind of try to wheel him towards her. Damon.
What?
This isn't you.
His skin goes a bit pale. It's almost as if he's just exuberated a great effort.
She's gonna reach up again. Catch his cheeks, both of them. Damon. You're normally very calm, very gentle, very sweet. And those are some of the things I love about you. Please calm down.
Threatened you. Can't have that.
We're gonna take care of it.
Oh, I'll take care of it, alright.
No. You promised.
I'm gonna fucking go and have a word with one of his fucking kinfolk, and I'm gonna fucking beat him several ways from fucking Sunday.
He can't. No. And we can't draw more of his attention.
He hurt you.
I'm fine.
Doesn't matter. He hurt you.
And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
So I just get to sit here and watch you get hurt?
No. I'm staying the hell away from him.
What happens if he comes here?
And we're walking out the back door. Besides, I don't think even he's stupid enough to violate hospitality. Oh, this house. The worst idea ever.
He sits on the bed very slowly. Tired.
I know.
He does. He actually looks physically exhausted.
She'll take a seat next to him. Kind of try to wrap an arm around, tug him in to lean on her.
Heart's beating too fast.
She does actually reach up again. Just puts a hand lightly on his chest.
It's slowing, but it was clapping like the thunder a minute ago.
Here. She'll finally just flop back, kind of tug him down with her and kind of cradle him until he's resting with his ear on her chest. Listen to mine.
Within about 5 minutes, he's asleep.
She just so quietly, she's just like, whew. Just, oh boy. And out of curiosity, since you did point out that his desk is one of the things that got flipped, she'll let him rest on her for a little bit. But once she's sure that he's properly asleep, like sees some of that rapid eye movement type stuff going on, she will gingerly, very carefully, go to slide it out from him to kind of pick up. Like, she can't fix the hole in the wall right now.
Mm-hmm.
But she can at least, I mean, he took care of her a minute ago. She can pick up some of this.
Or maybe perception darkness.
Oh, well. Oh my fucking god. What's my perception specialty? Do I at least get one success?
You do
It's
it.
attentive.
Yeah.
Get one.
That counts. One is all you need. You're picking up stuff, and it's. But you do see a drawing. One that definitely catches your eye very, very quickly.
No.
It's a drawing of the funeral house where Santos and Gemma were. But it doesn't look quite like it was on the Tellurian side. And the things that hang over the house, the spirits, that's definitely not the Tellurian.
Philip's just kind of person to a line again.
Then you pick through another, and then you find another drawing. You find another drawing.
Mm-hmm.
It's of both him and a dead spirit reaching out towards each other. And written along the sides is various scribbles, and then one is, well, it says, Damon, you know it's coming. Getting angry. You're going to die. Then you're going to be something far better. He has it underlined, and it's written in a small, bracket with a line, what I keep hearing.
I really don't know how to express how much that upsets her except to take fucking rage, and I don't want to necessarily do that. Ugh.
Whatever you want to do, Katie.
Can you even frenzy on 4?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I don't want to roll it. My luck has been shit.
You can spend willpower.
I can. Oh, and I can't thrall. So, yeah, it's... Let's see what fucking happens if the dice roller doesn't forsake me in my moment of fucking need. There it goes. It's just really slow. No,
Okay.
not enough. Not enough to risk frenzy. Just she stares at that. The nose wrinkles.
And then you pick up the desk drawer and you find a small little notebook.
I imagine as she's been picking up
And
the drawings, especially after the first, she's actually like flicking through, glancing at them.
there you go. You find a notebook and you open it. Well, it looks to be a diary.
Oh, that's such a huge violation of privacy. Are there drawings in it? Can she just flip through?
Oh, there's drawings written by each of the dates, but a lot of text. Do you read?
She will, she'll flick through. There's no way she's going to sit and make a project of reading this with any kind of focus. And truth be told, she'll probably be glancing over the bed now and again. So, not enough to read in depth, but especially like it's very possible that she'll pause on the day that Santos died, pause on the day that Gemma died, kind of flick a
Day that,
glance over the text.
day that Santos died, I could hear them screaming my name as if I had to come and see something. I didn't know where they were at first. Then I could hear more calling in the back of my head. I feel like I'm going mad. But I have to know. I have to see. I stepped over. I shouldn't have. But nobody saw me. I watched them all gather around that little hut. It was fascinating and terrifying, and they all looked at me as if I was the same. It's like they were waiting for me. Am I going to die, or am I turning? ... The day that Gemma died. I keep hearing it. I keep waking up in cold sweats. I don't want to tell Charlotte. She'll worry. But I can feel this anger growing up in me every day. I can't lose her. I won't lose her. She's mine. I watched Gemma's body. I even stepped over to see all the dead spirits, and I told them that Charlotte's mine. In bold letters, she's mine.
She'll flick it shut there. Go and, place it back in the drawer, carefully start levering the drawer back into the desk. Still chewing on her lip, thinking, trying not to make a lot of noise. Needs rest. Because that was so close.
You can see him twitch and turn in his sleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, once she's got the drawer back in, got the pages, at least roughly in a pile set back up there, she'll actually pause in picking up to come back over and, just try to shush and calm him. Set an arm around him if it seems to settle him down.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just kind of tries to keep her collective shit together, which is pretty fucking hard after a night like that. But we'll stay there and shush and soothe and try to calm him down. And once he's stopped, assuming he does stop, kind of starting to twitch, yeah. She'll carefully, again, she'll wait several minutes, keep combing through his hair, and then we'll just carefully extricate herself again and go to pick up some of the other things he's pitched around the room, set them right side up, put them back where they belong. Probably get a broom at some point to sweep up the poor demolished drywall. And she's eventually gonna come and sit on the bed. Start flicking through her contacts on her phone.
Okay.
And just kind of looking for inspiration really as she scrolls through them. Because at least one of them doesn't know her shit, but man, he could probably do something.
Where do you land?
She is not gonna fucking start with the truth catcher. That is a terrible idea. Is there any role I can make to know anyone who would have any affiliation with his field of study?
I'm gonna give this free. It would be either Lena or Skyripper or Marathorns.
Hmm. Hmm.
And the Glasswalker runs through the jungle.
No.
But he's in Carves.
Sadly, he is in Carves' pack, so I can't go to him anymore because no trusty.
And Leaf.
Leaf actually has an area. I mean, I know he likes to read and he likes history, but Jesus.
Leaf is one of the people who brought library onto the set.
She like scrolls and scrolls and scrolls. And you know what? She's gonna like scroll past Leaf's name and pause and squint for a second.
A lot of the books you've seen Leaf reading are fairly old as well. They look like ancient Germanic type stuff as well.
Yep. And if there's anyone she's willing to owe a favor. So she kind of looks her teeth for a second, glances aside, brush through Damon's hair a couple more times, make sure he's calm. And we'll is there any blank paper in all the masks she picked up?
Oh yeah.
She will snag, I don't know, one of his pens or pencils from the desk. And just write a little note that says, I'll be right back. I'm still close by. Text me if you wake up before I get back. And signs it. Puts a little heart on there. And just sets that on the bed. Like on the pillow, probably, since I doubt he flopped there. So it should be fairly safe. And she will very quietly, very carefully slip out of the room. And start casting around thoughtfully because, let's face it, Leaf's always up in the middle of the fucking night, which means he's probably asleep now. Unless he sleeps like
you can knock on his door.
Something. But yeah, she's gonna slip through the house and
so you go
kind of Sorry.
Do you knock on the door?
Yeah. She's gonna sit there and have a moment of like, man, it would be really ironic if this woke him up and Damon punching the wall didn't, but okay, fuck it. And yeah, kind of tentative initially. We'll give like a light rap on the door.
The door opens. Leaf gives you the most confused stare.
He looks like
he is no, he doesn't look like that. He is just in his boxers.
Does he look like he's even properly alert?
He does. In fact, he should be, because he was holding like a wire, essentially. Do you know what I mean? Around his knuckles.
What?
And, it looks like he basically, the punch alarmed him, so he went into battle mode.
Hey, buddy.
You notice he has covered with these huge tattoos as well.
You want to put down the garrote there, buddy? Pal friend?
Nods slowly. Sorry. I see. I heard noises.
Yep.
I was ambush.
No, no, we're fine.
Are you fighting again?
No.
Nods. I see. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, yes. What do you want?
There's kind of a snort and a bit of an awkward face for half a second. Um, I wanted to ask a favor.
No.
What?
It is against the rules.
What?
Stairs.
I mean, you can ask a favor back later. Why are you?
It is against the rules. Those kind of favors. We are
What?
Phylloxes.
What? No. There's a pause and a look like, do you think I would lead with, I need to ask you a favor for that? You think that's my seduction game?
I'm assuming it is because you are in stare.
Blink, looks down. That's fair. Look, I just woke up, okay? You're mostly naked too. You can't judge.
Stare.
That's my just woke up point. So, skipping over the awkward assumed propositioning. Not that kind of favor.
Suspicion rises.
Why are you always gonna look at me like that?
You wake me up. You or whatever you were doing has woken me, and now you're appearing in t-shirt in the morning.
I
Asking me
probably
for a
should have put
favor.
on some pants. But I was not thinking, so I didn't. But my awkwardness aside,
What is the favor? What is the favor?
um, I thought maybe, with your books and all, maybe you could help Damon land a decent job, or at least point him in the right direction. Kind of the
Why?
wins. Because the only other person offering is Carves' wife.
She's an unpleasant woman, and she
Yes.
smells funny.
Yes. You know what? I'll go with it. I need to help him find an alternative. I kind of burned that for him, and even if I hadn't, I would probably burn that for him anyways.
Did he get angry with you? Immediately reaches to touch your face.
Blink. I'm fine. It wasn't
Examines her.
What? It wasn't. Bleh. Like grabs her arm. Like no, I'm fine.
I see. I heard a
The
banging,
wall's
so
not fine, but I'm fine.
right. Just making sure.
No, I'm fine. But
Good. That is good to hear.
I appreciate that you care. But seriously, I need to help him out. I did kind of totally tank that job for him. And I don't know, you like really, really old books about. She kind of grins faintly. Really, really boring history. So, figured you guys had something in common.
I see. That is what you would like.
Yeah?
Nods. I believe a favor is a two-way thing.
It is. It totally is.
Nods. Okay.
Did you have anything you needed?
No.
Just gonna hold on to that one?
Yes. If that's alright.
Yeah, that was fine. I actually trust you with a favor, so
Are you alright?
what?
You look stressed.
I am very stressed. I am extremely and exceedingly stressed.
Not that type of stressed. You look upset.
I am that too.
Did something happen?
I. All sorts of things have happened. Just today and yesterday alone. Today's barely even started.
Nods. Right. Well, I'm sorry for asking.
Sorry for getting excited with the answer. Just. I don't even know what's safe to talk about with anyone anymore. But,
I understand.
everything's terrible.
I will, not ask you any further.
Don't worry, I'm sure I'll come out and bother you in the middle of the night with it. It'll be cool.
Now I've offended you.
What?
I will not mention it.
You haven't offended me by carrying leave. It's not how getting offended works. At least not with me.
Nods.
Just like you said, just kind of upset. Not with you. But yeah,
Yes.
you can help him out with that. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, I owe you.
Okay.
Want me to let you go back to sleep?
I do not mind.
Blink.
You are upset, so I would worry.
Oh. Yeah. Kind of rubs the back of her head. Sorry.
It is fine. You are angry. I will not push. You and your mate are obviously going through something issues.
We're okay, I think.
Yes, you are going through some issues.
Yep.
Nods. I understand. Did he read you the poetry?
What?
I see. I will. No, he did not.
No, I was kind of in a state last night, and then no, he gave me something this morning, but then I kind of tanked our conversation, so it was kind of a helpless
I
shrug.
see. Well, that is unfortunate.
Yep. So I'm gonna pull a Maria, and I'm gonna go and steal a pint of ice cream out of the freezer, and then I'm gonna go upstairs and eat it, and hope Damon wakes up anytime soon.
He left you alone to cry.
No, he just passed out.
I see. Stands there awkwardly.
And she, I don't know, I don't know. 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 I don't know Yeah. Kind of pulls an awkward face for a minute, looking off and, down into the side thoughtfully. Yeah. I'm gonna. Finally glances up, kind of points towards the kitchen. I'm gonna go make calorie based bad decisions.
If that's what you want.
No, but I don't. Like, if he came like this close, this fucking close, like that was almost a frenzy. Like it was so close.
Eyes narrow. What?
Fucking scared.
Frenzy.
So fucking close, Leaf. Like he even passed out right after it and everything. He didn't hurt me. He didn't even touch me, but it was really close.
If he's coming close to frenzy, you do know what's going to happen. For you.
Yeah.
And yet you're staying with him.
I'm not planning on making any babies, Leaf. And he's not there yet.
You aren't. But is he?
Like now? Do you think I can pull off, like, even short of the first change being an issue? Like, do you think I could pull off a big belly on some of the fucking missions I'm on?
I'm just saying it's cruel to lead him on. If he's about to first change. And he does. What's that going to do to him? What's that going to do to you? There is a chance.
I don't know. I don't know if this is even something he and I can talk about if he stresses out.
If it happens, remember you have a duty.
I know. I know the rules.
Do you?
I know the rules.
Another man knew the rules.
I know the rules. It's literally my job.
It is. But love clouds our judgment. Even the most wisest of Philodox knows that.
I know the rules.
Just make sure you know if the time comes, you're prepared to make that sacrifice.
I mean, the alternative isn't exactly pretty, so.
No, it's not. But I'm not talking about that alternative. You have to keep him strong. And seeing you manage will make him want to cling to life. If he doesn't try to breach the litany.
Yeah.
Some men and women are not able to take that pain. They do stupid things in their grief. If it happens. The fact that you are going to have to be an example for him to follow means both in terms of not breaking the tenant, but also keeping him hopeful and helping him out of grief.
Yeah.
If that's the path you want to walk.
I mean, there's not much of an alternative. What am I going to do? Break up with them because there's a risk?
Would you?
No.
Why?
I've made him miserable enough already.
Do you
Why would I
think
do
he's... Gives a strange stare. Miserable.
I mean, kind of gestures up, up towards the second floor with their nose, like, I just want him to stay safe and happy, and shit keeps happening.
Do you think he's miserable?
No. No, I just said it without thinking. But no, I wouldn't do that to him.
Interesting.
What?
What?
What's so interesting about it?
I've known plenty of guru who would do it.
Knowing that that could be the thing that pushes them over the edge? It's just fucking cruel. I'm not in this for fun.
Most guru aren't kind.
Well, I guess most crew are dicks.
Usually. They have to be.
Well, I haven't learned that one yet.
Alright then.
Hopefully I never figure it out. Kind of fix her head up like, yeah, nah. Just because anything's better than sulking right now.
Just nods to her awkwardly. Like, yes, you do that.
God damn it. Like, but yeah. So that's been my morning. Here's a question. Did her whole thing that she went down last night, did that shit hit Glasswalker Net? Or did it
Yep.
just go straight to the appropriate people?
Straight to the appropriate people.
Okay, so it is not on Glasswalker Net where somewhere like Carves could see it.
No, straight to the appropriate people. This is very much off the books type
Okay.
shit. It's wormfoot business.
Well. So yeah. Now I'm just going to eat the ice cream out of spite.
Okay.
Thanks, Leaf. I guess. Kind of squinty face.
Sure.
Besides, I've got you to reach over, smack me in the back of the head if I fuck up.
I wouldn't hit you.
You wouldn't?
I don't like hurting women. My dad hurt women. I
Oh,
didn't like it.
I'm sorry.
He was in a ruin.
So not? That'll do it.
Some days he couldn't control his rage. My mom would interfere.
Oh.
I used to watch.
Just kind of looks at him like just stunned glance, like, what? No, strictly official Philodox. Back of the head slaps.
Even then, I do not like hitting women.
There's
I
a
do what I have
pause.
to. I do what I have to in combat and part of my duty, but I do not enjoy striking women.
It
Especially
just
especially ones that cry.
pout immediately grows.
They remind me of my sister.
Pout completely dissipates. Jesus, Leaf.
Looks over. What?
Just, I'm sorry. I'd hug you, but you'd probably think I was propositioning you again.
What are you hugging me for?
Just, those are some need a hug worthy memories.
We get used to violence. You become numb to it.
Jesus. But are you, though?
I do not relish violence. I'm not a sadist. But I am numb to that. I am a kid of Fenris.
You are.
My father was not a cruel man, it's just his rage was uncontrollable.
Do you say so?
He didn't mean to kill my sister.
There's just another stunned kind of look. Like she's struggling so hard to keep up with the hits.
It was a frenzy gone awry. They had to put him down after that.
Oh, Jesus, Leaf.
I was there. He split her in half.
And you can just say that.
Yes. Not because I'm not upset by it, of course. She was my sister.
What was her name?
Gita. She was so happy. She used to sing all the time. And reading books. She used to come back from her trips and would bring me all the books that I wanted to read.
She older or younger?
She's older sister. She was back from college. My father's temper had gone awry and she tried to help my mother and she was like red mist. I was only 14.
I'm sorry.
Nothing to apologize for. I first changed after.
I bet you did.
My father was not a cruel man.
I'll take your word for it.
Nods to himself. Almost like, yes, good, good, good.
I mean, if nothing else, it goes to show you're not a cool man.
You just start turning and walking off.
kind of shrugs, like, does the little head roll, like, well, that just happened, essentially. He just, like, turns and walks back into his bedroom.
Yeah, close the door and everything.
There's a pause. And after she has processed the conversation that they have had, you know what? Maybe she needs that ice cream after all. She's gonna go. She's gonna get one of the pints out of the freezer and a spoon. She's gonna just autopilot back upstairs.
Joining the scene there, Katie.
Yup. I think that's a good place. So I'll just say thank you, players, for playing and watchers for watching as Charlotte reels. It's a series of revelations.